Alright, today we're going to be reviewing Sonic XD Action Pack Power versus Speed. Okay, look, we got all the figures on a nice display. Stop playing with me, okay? Stop playing with me. I know how to post my figures. Oh, look at them. We're going to start reviewing the Speed team first. Darkseid, we're going to save you for last. Alright, for the first figure we're going to be reviewing, you already know we got to start off with the leader and the most powerful person on the team, Green Lantern! Stand back, team. Green Lantern's got this. Starting out with Green Lantern because I don't see Green Lantern getting enough love. He's my favorite person on the team, and he's not getting enough love after the incident. We're going to start with appearance first. Right, starting off with appearance, you know we have to have the actual silver look. This is the first 5-inch Jakks Pacific silver figure. So that's, well, one with this kind level of articulation. This is actually really amazing for the first installment. Obviously, it came with a few issues, and one big issue that I'm going to talk about because it happens on every single of these figures, so you're going to want to watch out for it. Looking at appearance here, you see we got a little bit of the patterning here. I don't know if I could just pluck that off or something, but we're going to try to find a fix for that. Everywhere else seems fine. Ears a little crooked right here. I'm pretty sure that's not on purpose. Everything looks fine. Eyes are nice and white with a little yellow. Got a little black chipping right there, but it's hardly noticeable unless you really focus on it. Moving on to the back of the head. Back of the head is, pretty plain, honestly. Looking fine, looking fine. Ooh. And then we move on to the chest. Okay, we got the little Green Lantern emblem right here. That's real nice. Let's just zoom in on that. Looking real nice. Looking real dapper. So we're going on to the back with the black spikes. Okay, nice. Oh, got a little bit of chipping right there. We don't like to see that. Real nice, real nice. Looking real flashy, looking real saucy. We got the little boots right here. He, out of everybody, got the least amount of love on the bottom of his boots because Silver and Sonic have something on the bottom of theirs, but he has nothing, which, why? But it's fine because you're not going to be looking at the bottom of the boots most time. And obviously, the star of the show, the Green Lantern ring. Green Lantern ring is sculpted very nicely. I was hoping that they weren't going to mess this up and that it wouldn't look like an actual ring, but it looks like an actual ring, so really nice, really nice, really nice and good. Look at the emblem on there, you know what I'm saying? Looking real nice, looking real saucy. I love this. Okay, we're gonna move on with the articulation next. Starting off with the head articulation, head can go this, can go 360 all around with not really hitting anything. You can go down, not at all, but can go up a little bit. That's without the ab crunch, so it's very limited. Nice. I just messed it up. So, got a side to side head swivel, you know what I'm saying? Nice. I'm pretty sure it's on a ball joint in there. So, we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. We got the little arms right here, butterfly joints inside there, so you know you are gonna be able to get some good poses with that. We love the butterfly joints. Arms can go like that. Bicep swivel, wrist swivel. I would advise moving all of the joints before you start playing with it because these guys are a little stiff whenever they come out the box. Same thing on the other side. For the leg, we got a knee girl. Legs can go this forward, go this. Gosh darn it, stay up there. Go out that far. Go this far back. Got a thigh swivel. It's a little tight though whenever you first get out the box. So you're gonna want to go like that and then you gotta. I forgot what this part of the body is called, but you got that. You can do that. Pretty good stuff. Oh shoot! Yeah, that's pretty good. Articulation is pretty good in my opinion. Again, these are some of the best articulated Sonic figures you can ever get, guys. Like this is just amazing, and it's really good, and I'm happy to add this one to my collection. Really nice. Oh, hands are adjustable. I forgot the wrist. Whoop whoop. Hands are adjustable. Go up that far. Go down that far. Boom 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 boom. And then same on the other side. Oh, really nice, really nice. Overall, amazing. Overall, an amazing figure. I'm glad Silver, the leader and most powerful member of the team, is able to get his time to shine, and obviously this is my favorite character out of the bunch. This combination just blew my mind, and I can't wait to see what I'm going to create with it in the future. Greenlander's done! Next up on the list is the fastest member of the team, unheard by the ears, unseen by the eyes, the fleet of foot. Or should I say the Flash? Flash Sonic? Sonic the Flash. Whichever one is, he's amazing. And honestly, it's beautiful. We'll start off with appearance. Look. We'll start off with appearance. Sonic, straighten up! Or shall I say the Flash? Flash's character is... I don't know. I've seen a lot of those comments where like, oh, Sonic isn't faster. Sonic is faster than the Flash. And if you, I'm not going to go into detailing here because this is a action review video, action figure review video. I'm not going to go into detail on this video because it's an action figure review. But if you want me to, I can. Now, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. You got to see that Sonic has a nice sculpt on him. I'm starting from the head. You know, you got a little chip right there. I did not do that. He came out of the box with that. That was, you know, we got a little thing right there, a little sculpt right there. No, a little basic stuff. Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mouth sculpt is pretty good. No marks, no nothing. Unlike some other figures that I'm disappointed with. So, you know, it's real nice. Got a little line right here, but it's not very noticeable. Unless you pose them in certain kind of ways. Looking at the chest, you know, you got the Sonic emblem right there. Real nice, real dapper-like. Got the bicep. You're looking at it. You got the little flash ring going around it. You got the little belt right here. The belt seemed kind of misplaced. That's just me. See a little gappage right there. Kind of noticeable up close. Hold on, let me see if I can do something about that. Push it in, maybe. Oh, that helped a little bit. It helped a little bit. We got the legs down here. You know, you got the patterns going down and all around the legs. Really nice. You got the patterns on the back of the quills. We like to see that. The belt goes all the way around to the booty cheeks. Sonic has no booty cheeks. And then you got the feet, you know, you got the little flash markings on them, you know, real cool. Charlie Brown looking shoes at. And then we got lines at the bottom, got markings on the bottom of the foot, unlike someone else. So, you know, it's a really good figure, really nice sculpt. There's no markings. He's the best one out of the group whenever it comes to quality check. He's the best one out of the group whenever it comes to quality. At least in the sculpt and paint, because the others, whoo, just wait till we get into this last guy. Ooh, he made me mad. So, you know what's real nice? We're going to start off with articulation now. Same as Silver. Arms go up that high. Arms go that low down. Arms go like that all the way around. Oop. 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 I would advise loosening the joints again before you start playing with it. You know, oop, 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 oop. Got this, got that, got that, got that. Got this. Got that. Got that. Oh, let me make sure you can see. And then we got this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Really nice. You got the head. Wee. So, you know, really nice. I'm just making the most random stuff. Really nice all-around articulation. He's very similar to the Sonic figure from the Sonic 3 movie. You know, ones that just came out. Actually, do a little comparison to them right here. It's really nice, actually. No, I was scared that he would be, like, significantly smaller than this one, because I know it said it was 5-inch, but, you know, they don't usually do these big of figures. So I thought he was going to be significantly smaller, but no, they're around the same size, which is very, very good news. But, you know, it's really good, you know, basically the same sculpt, except for the feet. Everything else is... No, actually, I'm wrong. This is so much different from it. Now that I'm taking the time to look at it, it's so much different, which is really good. Get out the frame, regular Sonic. Oh no, I'm dropping stuff. Ah! Last but not least, the coolest member of Beacon of Hope, but not only a Beacon of Hope, but also a Beacon of Aura. We got Batman.
Cadillac beat truck track with kill switch, all that type. Bought a Rari, I'm rich, I ain't rent one. I'm on counter where I get my tent done. If she asking for money, I send some. Get her hair and her nails and her hips done.
Just look at him already aura farming. I'm saying that like I didn't put him into this pose, but obviously out of this entire group, he is the most disappointing, and I'll tell you why. Let's go. We're gonna point out my most biggest. Oh, look at that. Why is that there? Why is that there? Explain to me. Why did you do that? Look, got one right here, one right here. Then you go at the top. You got another one right here. Then you got some right here too. Got some right here too, which is very annoying. It's got like this little shiny stuff on it. It's got freaking shiny stuff on there, and it's just making that one part shiny. It's those two issues that make me so mad. But it's really good overall. Look at the face. Nothing too different from the regular Shadow, except they just take this red, put it gray. Give him some red eyes. Really nice, really good looking. Got the little quill thingies on the back. We're definitely gonna use those. Got the little gloves. They got the knuckles on there too, which is a really nice detail because Batman does have knuckles. Does have those little pads on his knuckles, which are really nice. And obviously, also he can light up, but we don't really give a freak about that. So it's really nice overall. Really nice sculpt. Really nice color. Really nice paint. I do wish they kind of gave us a little shininess on the bat symbol part, because I always like whenever they do that. It's really nice looking at the bottom of the seat. Bottom of the seat obviously got a sculpt. Unlike someone, get going. So you got the little plug-in hole, so you can plug in freaking rocket booster effects. I got some right here actually. I'm just trying to plug this in. Hopefully it'll go. Yeah. Oh nope. Oh, go in. Don't embarrass me. Oh, you're embarrassing me. Oh, you're embarrassing me. No. Holy crap. Oh. I had a specific one that would go inside there, but I can't find that one right now. But I'm pretty sure there's some boost effects out there that you can use. The cape looks nice. You got the purple on the inside, black on the outside. Got a little bit of shininess only in this spot for some reason, which is interesting. I'm thinking about cutting this off and replacing it with a cloth cape, a custom cloth cape with like bendy wire, so we can actually make the bat symbol. May or may not do that, but we're gonna have to see if we want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So really nice overall. Let's move on to articulation. Due to his chest lighting up, the articulation in his chest area is a little bit hindered by it. But we're gonna start off with the head. Got 360 all around. Is a little tight because of the cape right there. But he can go 360 without hitting anything, or else arms go up this high, arms go up down that low. Arms do this, arms do that, arms do wrists do that, hands do that, hands do this, wrist does that. Then you go to legs, legs do this, legs do that. Cape is restricting legs from doing that. Ankles do this, knees do that, ankles do this, ankles do that. Well, really nice articulation. You got no waist articulation like the other ones, because obviously got the light up effects. I can't wait for them to make they have the little solo packs for Sonic and Green Lantern and Amy. I didn't pick up Amy because they did not have her in the store. If they had her, I would have picked her up. I had to go to the store because it's sold out on the website. So shoot, drive on to your local Target. Just make sure you don't go to the wrong one. So really nice, really good articulation. Looks really nice, really good. I said really nice and really good, like 2 times. So it's amazing. Yep, that's the trio. We got a speed trio: Batman, Green Lantern, and the Flash. We're gonna redo that line and cut out the other one. Yep, so that's the trio. We got Batman, Green Lantern, and the Flash. So amazing, bros forever. Everybody on 3. Goon Squad. 1, 2, 3. Goon Squad. Oh, no, we hate that name. Right, Shadow. He's so cool. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. He's a natural Jordan. On to the biggest and the baddest. Okay, that sounded so zesty. Moving on to the biggest and the baddest in all of DC, we got the big dude, Darkseid. I was actually thinking about doing a little thing like I did for the other ones, but I got something better planned. Just wait. Got the big homie Darkseid here. Obviously, the main antagonist of the Sonic X DC comic line, but not the best antagonist, if that is mine, because Dr. Eggman was in there and he showed out. I'm just saying, amazing. We're going to start doing him first. Let's start off with appearance. Appearance-wise, he's pretty good. We're going to get a zoom in here. Least I like to point out is that his skin has like this rocky-like texture. They could have easily just made this a basic smooth texture like everybody else, but no, they put in the detail to give him that rocky texture. You got his abs right here, got that right there. Got this little splash right here. I don't understand how that got there because that's literally the only one. That's literally the only one on his body, so I'm grateful for that. Got his little chest thing right here, nicely painted, nicely sculpted. Got his face right there. Let's zoom in on his face for a second. Look at that face, pure hatred. Nothing in those eyes except for hatred. Oh my gosh, he looks so good. He looks so mad. Geez, Darkseid, calm down. Then you got, legs look nice. I would have admired a Rahi texture down here, but I'm pretty sure he does it because he's wearing pants. And let's just admire how big this guy's thighs are. Look how big his veins are. Oh my gosh. No, got this down here, basic, smooth, nice. No print on his boo. Got a little defect right there. I don't know exactly what to call those. If you do know what to call those, put those down in the comments. But it's really nice, really cool, really good. Looking at the back, there's nothing special going on back here. A little dirty for some reason. I didn't clean them. Just got them out the box, but we're gonna try to wash that off maybe later. Got a little wet towel, not douse them in water. We don't want to mess them up. Got this right here on the back, that right there on the back. Got this right here on the back, that right there on the back. Then we got this on the back right here. But that's basically it. Oh, got that right there too. This is basically it. Looks pretty good to me, or should I say, pretty bad. Michael Jackson bad. Moving on to articulation. Head can do this. Head can do that. Head cannot go all around though because get stopped. Head cannot do this nor that. Arms can do this. Arms can do this. Arms can do that. Arms can do this. Arms can do that. Hands can do this. Hands can do that. Waist can do this. Waist can do that. Legs can do this. Not very much of this, but legs can do that. Not very much of that. Legs can do that. Pretty much of that. Knees can do that. And that. There we go. Knees can do that. So nice to see they're double jointed. Thighs can do this. A little tough, I would say. Move them before you start playing with them. And then ankles can do this. Ankles can do that. Ankles can do this also. So, overall articulation is pretty good. I would want his arms to be a little bit more articulable because he can't even do his iconic arms behind the hand pose. He can't even do his thinker pose. Can he do his thinker pose? There we go. He's thinking. He's pondering the secrets of the universe. Like that one scene in the Justice League movie where he's staring at Superman through the portal. I should do that. It's really nice. Really cool. Overall, as a Darkseid figure, this is like the only DC figure I have. Like purely DC. This is like the only one I have. It's nice that he scales well with the other figures. He's around 5 inches tall. I do not have a ruler on me or any kind of measuring equipment, but I'll make sure to get some. But overall, it's really nice and really cool. Darkseid, everybody. Apart for the last, because this is a very big reoccurring issue. The figures do kind of tend to fall apart a little bit, but only in specific areas. Sonic is with this specific leg. His other leg hasn't come off. Shadow is with his arm. His arm came out right there. I don't want to do it again because I don't want to break it, but it happened pretty easily. So you want to make sure that you don't want to move them too hard. I was trying to move the wrist joint. And it kind of just came off. The wrist joint was kind of stuck, so you want to make sure. And Silver, it happened with his arm too, right in the same place as Shadow right there. So you just want to be careful with these. Always want to keep that in mind because this could happen to your copies too. Well, that's pretty okay. Sonic, as soon as I start talking, you decide, hey, time to plummet. They are pretty top heavy, which is a downside. Alright, so that just wraps up the review. I'm going to throw a few size comparisons in there so you can, compare the sizes of other figures. Or the size comparisons. No, really nice, really cool. We're just going to pose a few of them around in there. Got Sonic right there. We got Shadow too. Obviously, these were the ones that I was most concerned to scale them with. But, overall, really nice. We got Super Sonic. Can't wait to use him. He can go to Jojo against Darkseid. Dang, I need more figures to scale them up against. Got a few more. We got Goku over here, Goku over there. Everybody knows who Goku is, right? And then we got Marvel Legends PS5 Venom. Oh, he's too big. He's too big even for the camera. Big dude! I don't want to do too many because I don't want to take too long, but overall figures are amazing. I hope they continue to make more. I really want Knuckles as Superman. That's gonna be the next one we're gonna get. We might get Tails and we might get Amy. But who knows? But we're definitely for sure gonna get Knuckles if they do make 5-inch solo versions of him. Even if they do come in a 3-pack, I'm still gonna get it. So overall, it's a really great stuff, and I would definitely recommend to buy it. It is well worth the price. Cha-ching! If you made it to the end, I just want to say thank you for watching the whole video. I hope you like and subscribe, because if you do, that will mean I will get to buy more action figures.